Well, in June I'm going to finish university life, so that's a big change, going into the big wide world. And then in August I'm going to get married, so that's the biggest change ahead, which I envisage at the moment. So I'll be going to live with Tim and beginning a life together with him. Changing my name is just like a small change, but it's symbolic in a way. We're leaving that single life behind. And being able to be more of a partnership with Tim. Well, I think already we're quite a partnership, but in doing that there'll be lots of practical changes, like having shared financial arrangements and having someone else to think of rather than just thinking of yourself. I'm looking forward to the changes on the whole. Sometimes I feel a bit overwhelmed by them. When I first got engaged, I felt like a sense of shock for a few days, thinking what I'd actually said yes to, that I was going to spend the rest of my life with this one man. And I feel I've got everything I can out of university, so I feel that while this door closes, another one's opening, and for me that would be getting married, as well as starting a job. But obviously the getting married is the thing I'm looking forward to the most.
What we had when we got engaged was, I known him for 9 years. We were a pair that we didn't want a lot of fuss, but some people did, a lot of fuss. We started off then in a home, not like they do today, all everything on our purchase, most of them. And of course, in our childhood days we had all different things which they don't have now, you see. We used to have games at nights like tiddlywinks and all that, and play for sweets and that kind of thing. And I can remember the trams. That was electric trams, 1909. Well, we used to have a driver and a conductress. The fares was only a halfpenny and a penny and twopence, and they were very strict. As you could see, we had to be dressed properly, and nothing on the floors or anything, as we get reported. That was when we had the stablings. We had carriage horses, which you see, and all the gentry used to hire them then, because they'd have a carriage, and they'd have this Dalmatian running underneath. Well, of course, that was to be posh, you see, I suppose. Food is different, isn't it? You see, we used to, lots of the poor people, they used to have to just live on vegetables. So all that have changed, you see. You see, my dad, I know it might, but although we had that, we had a house, we only had about £2 a week. You see, that was to keep a family on. Because it was terrible days then, in the olden days. Terrible. So a lot of it have changed for the better.
The general election on the 6th of September placed South Africa irrevocably on the road to drastic change. The season for violence is over. The time for reconstruction, reconciliation has arrived. Those were not my words. Those were the words of the State President, Mr. de Klerk, and I believe that they have opened the road to a new South Africa. The challenge for anyone wishing to gain a true understanding of South Africa's problems is to grasp the totality of the South African situation. For example, we admit violence, protest, poverty and confrontation are undoubtedly aspects of the South African story. We are a small country, the waves of history are breaking on our shores. I would like to put it to you that sanctions undermine the most important strategic weapon for the blacks, and that is their labor power.
One change.